I want to thank all of you. It's been an honor to get to chat with you, and it's now my treat to bring out the executive director of the Santa Barbara International Film Festival, Roger Durling.
Well, I first need to shout out to Scott Feinberg. Thank you so much for the wonderful moderation and incredible job. I don't know about you guys, but we've been seeing all these superhero movies, and all I have to say is fuck the Avengers. These are the superheroes to me.
I can fit in any chair. That's my superpower.
You know, tonight's evening is called Outstanding Directors. But the title, Outstanding Directors, to describe this group is not quite right. I rather use the French term auteur, a filmmaker whose personal influence and artistic control over a movie are so great that the filmmaker is regarded as the author of the movie. And these are true authors, all 5 of them. This is by far the best group of directors ever nominated together. I've individually worshipped your work, and there are a few students of mine in the audience that can tell you I teach cinema, and I have taught each and every one. And yes, Greta, your first film, and Jordan, I have taught both of you. Christopher Nolan, the way you play with time and memory, and by doing so, you expand what film can do, and it is extraordinary. You make big budget movies that I can bring a big tub of popcorn, but I don't have to check out my brain at the door. You're the rare director that opens a movie with big box office success solely by your name and without sacrificing artistic integrity. Paul, I've been obsessed with your movies since Hard Eight, Sydney, Hard Eight. Your long takes, your usage of red, white, and blue motifs in Hard Eight, Boogie Nights, and Punch Drunk Love, your complex narratives and complicated characters, your ambition, and Phantom Thread is sublime. Your characters are obsessive, your attention to detail matches their obsessions, you're the master, and I'm punch drunk in love with your work. Greta, I will say this openly. I told this to my students, and they saw me break down and cry. I lost my dad last October, and my dad and I had a very complex relationship where he celebrated me, but I never understood that he was celebrating me for my uniqueness. And when I saw Lady Bird, I was floored. Yes, it's a love story, but it's the most complex, fascinating love story because it's a mother and daughter, but it's still universal. It speaks to this gay man that felt marginalized and was celebrated by this amazing dad. And you made that happen to me. And thank you for that. We're used to being spoon-fed teenage girl movies where the Prince Charming is the answer to all the girls' problems. But you turn it around. You also show us a middle-class family after a post-9/11 world fighting against their erosion, and you don't hit us over the head with it. Plus, every shot is so specifically framed, like a medieval triptych. Guillermo, your monsters. I love your monsters. Your tales are all about cinema and your love for it. And you make us fall in love with it as well. You can combine fairy tales with history and love and marginalized characters, and you all do it. You do that all with panache and cojones. I've been enamored. I've been enamored with your work since Cronos, and I love El Espinazo del Diablo, I love El Laberinto del Fauno, and now The Shape of Water is your best work. Tú eres un milagro del cine, y qué fortuna que te tenemos con nosotros.
Gracias. A huevo.
Jordan, what an amazing directorial debut. Hysterically funny, thought-provoking, using the horror genre as social commentary, dealing and satirizing liberal racism in the United States. But it's your directorial choices, your compositions, the symbols that cut deep, the repeated usage of deers or black bucks, ironic usage of picking the cotton from the chair that saves the hero of our story. Your film is a classic, and I cannot wait to see what you do next. Thanks for making us laugh. Thanks for making us be scared and put a mirror in front of our faces.
Amen.
Santa Barbara tonight needed one of you, 5, to show up and lift our spirits and inspire us. But we will never forget your willingness for all of you to come together tonight and your spirit of camaraderie and mutual artistic celebration and respect. So I'm very pleased to give you the Outstanding Directors of the Year award.
Nice.